Greetings. Great Grebo here. Strange eating habits of the, I don't know, what would I say? My Strange Eating Habits by Great Grebo. I've been told I'm one of the pickiest eaters on the planet. I've also been told I'm one of the strangest eaters on the planet. One of my favorite little snacks is Kraft macaroni and cheese. And that's probably backwards because of the way this thing is. But Kraft macaroni and cheese, it's a 3-pack. This is probably enough food to feed me for about a month because I don't just eat it this way. What I do is I pull the pasta out, the macaroni noodles out, and while I'm cooking them up, I also add my own. And this is not enough. For one of these boxes, they have squeezed cheese in them, like this, squeezed cheese. So I'll explain. So I dump the pasta from the Kraft Deluxe macaroni and cheese, and I probably add, I need to get more macaroni pasta, but this is a wide mouth mason, and it's a half gallon, and so this thing usually it'll be at least half full, so I'll dump a quarter of a gallon plus the macaroni pasta in this, and I'll cook that up. And then what I'll do is I will pull the squeezed cheese out of the box, and I have this very large pasta bowl, so it's almost like a plate with sides, and chopsticks. I will not eat macaroni and cheese with anything but chopsticks. So I get my chopsticks out, I have my very wide pasta bowl, and I pour I like my pasta al dente. And when it's done, I'll drain all the water off, of course, and then I dump it all in the pasta bowl, and it's very full. And then I take the squeezed cheese, and I squeeze, a pretty good sized dollop, like in the middle, but I don't mix it all together. What I do is with my chopsticks is I pick up 2 or 3 pieces of the pasta, and I carefully, because they're still hot, just kind of with a glancing blow, run them over the cheese so they get like an essence of cheese. They're not real cheesy. They're not even dipped in cheese. I just kind of run the couple pieces of pasta and my chopsticks across that, and then I eat the pasta. And then I complete this process over and over and over again. It takes me about an hour and a half to eat a bowl of pasta. And I don't use one of these bags of cheese that normally would be for 1 box worth of pasta. I can make one of these bags of squeezed cheese last through probably nearly a gallon. So that'd be one of these full and one of these full again, plus the box of macaroni worth of pasta. One of these squeeze bags lasts for that much pasta. So like I said, a 3-pack is, I could probably eat macaroni and cheese for a month. Because the good news is about the squeezed cheese is I don't think there's any actual cheese in it. I'm pretty sure that even by law they're allowed to have something like up to 3% be actual plastic or something. So no refrigeration needed. It's not actually food, so it preserves very well. I just leave it on the counter. Yeah, so that is the strange and curious behaviors of Great Grebo. All right. I know that back here on my cabinets looks disgusting. 1972 called and they want their shitty cabinets back. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with them here in my apartment that has carpet older than I am. Anywho. Okay, so what we need to make my special macaroni and cheese is, like I said, the quarter of a gallon of extra macaroni pasta, and my container of macaroni and cheese. So let's get this bad boy going. First of all, because I get bulk, my month's supply of macaroni and cheese. Open it up. All right. Oh, look at that. Special packaging. So I'll set these over here. throw away the garbage because it makes you a horrible human being if you leave it on the counter for other people to pick up. Let's get these bad boy open. Oh, first and foremost, we need to turn on the burner. And it will probably smoke because my other half invariably spills something on the burner every single time he uses the stove. So it's probably going to smoke. Oh yeah. And it's starting to smoke already. Let's see, servings per container, 3.5, calories per serving, 310. There are 3.5 servings times 310, that's 3. So it's like a whole lot of calories in this, like 1,000 calories. But I don't use that much of the actual plastic macaroni sauce. I'm all about the pasta. Is this how you open these? No, you should not open them this way. This is the worst way. I've just completely destroyed the end of this. Oh yeah, and the bag of plastic cheese. Yummy. Nutritional value, nothing. In fact, you would probably get better nutrition if you were to eat the packaging that this plastic cheese sauce comes in. But dang, it's good. So as you can see, well, you can't see, but the pasta is slightly bigger than the stuff I get, the bulk stuff I get at the store. So this is a little bigger. So you could do it one of two ways. You could cook the pasta from the box first and then add in the extra pasta if you decide that my way of eating macaroni and cheese is the end-all be-all, which I'm pretty sure you're going to figure that out real quick because it's amazeballs. So yeah, you could either cook the slightly larger pasta first, strain it, and then cook the smaller. I tend to cook my pasta fairly al dente anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. It's always a little bit crunchy for me anyway. So if I mix them and they cook unevenly, as long as the larger stuff is slightly al dente, then I know the softer stuff is definitely cooked, but probably not too much, if that makes sense. And it probably doesn't. All right, it's heating up. It's probably going to take a while. So I could sit here and we could have story time. Yeah, but I don't really have anything to say. Ooh, circle today on your calendar. Great group with nothing to say. That's a rare occasion. All right. Well, once this gets boiling, I'll be back. Diet Pepsi in a goblet because I'm that much extra. We're back. Pasta's all cooked. I know it's a little overexposed. What can I say? I'll do it like a YouTuber. Or did that help? No. Got the pasta done. So this is the bowl I was telling you about, my almost plate-like wide flat with sides bowl. And my chopsticks, because you cannot eat macaroni and cheese. So what I do is I take the pasta and the pasta is al dente, so it's very crunchy. All right, so I put the pasta into the bowl with the chopsticks. You then have to take a bite. Yeah, it's done. It tastes good. You take the squeezed cheese and you push it down into the bottom. You make a kind of a diagonal cut. Once again, throw that in the garbage. Don't be a dirtbag. And leave it out for other people to clean up. You then take the squeezed cheese and you take the squeezed cheese, and I'm going to do it on the side. I go like this. There we go. It's a little bit of squeezed cheese. You also want to get that back down in there, because I know I'm licking my fingers. It's disgusting. So that will ooze back down in there, and then I can fold this over and seal it. So I can literally make like 10 more gallons worth of pasta and have enough squeezed cheese. Of course, you need a Diet Pepsi and a goblet because you're that much extra. I know I already said that, but whatevs. All right, so then what you do, you've got the squeezed cheese. Let's see if I can do it like the other YouTubers where you put your hand up and say, ooh, pasta. And I don't mix it all in. I then take a piece of pasta and I go, whoop, I barely touch it into the squeezed cheese and I take a bite. And a piece of pasta, essence of squeezed cheese, and I eat it. And I do that again and again and again. There's a couple pieces, so slightly, oops, it fell off in the cheese. You never eat that one. You then ate the one that didn't fall, and then you take the one that did fall off and you have to set it amongst the untainted pastas, because that's too much pasta. Cheese per pasta ratio, because the cheese sauce, the plastic cheese sauce and pasta ratio is very important when you're eating macaroni and cheese this way. And you have to eat it with chopsticks. Those are the rules. I didn't make them up. It's just, there we go. And it takes me about 2 hours to eat a bowl of pasta. And by then, usually, I'm getting hungry again. So the good news is I have a whole lot more pasta left. And I have a fuck ton of squeezed cheese left. Like I said, I can eat off this bag of squeezed cheese for 5-6 days. All right. Back to you, Bob. So incredibly unhealthy.